Well, part of the parts I ordered for the trailer right here. So this right here is for the emergency brake on the trailer. In case it ever gets detached, pulls out the little pin, locks up the brakes. I'm just missing. I ordered some fenders. That way it could be all legal. I just gotta do is just weld, put new wood, and it's ready to go. Oh, and wait for the registration already. That's it. Here are the doctors. So they said I'm good, no infection. They're giving me something, antibiotics, so that way I can take, and that way there's no infection. They're giving me antibiotic cream, and also what do you say? Some cream to help it heal quicker. So we're good, guys. Thank you for everybody that's been concerned about my leg. So far, so good. They said I've been taking good care of it. Mino said if you guys need to build a house, he got you.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. Oh, good. He's making a freaking.
You can drive. Move it this way.
He's over here making a whatchamacallit, a plane landing, a takeoff pad from the back of his truck. Alright. Fuck the bullshit. Back at it again. Taking off all this old freaking this is wood. Good thing I took this apart. Look what I found underneath the freaking boards. Instead of them running it underneath, they ran it on top, put the wood on top of it. Yeah, trust me, I'm protecting it, making sure I don't get no dirt or wood on it. Not trying to get an infection on it. So yeah. Hold on. Bam. We're ready. Look at that. Fresh wood. Yeah. I'm gonna fix all the wiring, make it look, put loom on it. Now that it's like that, make sure it's bolted onto the chassis. Some of this wood, most of this wood, look, brittle. Another thing I found out, I believe, here you go. Oh no, I showed you guys that one there. Yeah, because it's marked. Other than that, everything has been good, been solid. No more cracks. I didn't see any more. I'm taking all these off. I have to do it by hand because these strip out so quick. It's getting there. When I'm done with it, it should look completely nice. Respray it probably a nice matte black color, flat black. Or maybe I might even paint it blue. I might do blue. You guys don't see no blue trailers out there. Especially since it's gonna match my car. Alright guys, let's try this one more time. Here's the part of the one that hit me. That's what it looks like after it disintegrated. I don't know, but let's do this all over again. Gotta cut all those off right there in the edge. Let's hope I don't, there's no repeat. Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, this is the one with the guard. The other one is up there. You see it? Right there. My big ass finger just took off the zoom. But yeah, it's right there. You see it? That's the one that still has pieces of it in there. So that one is the one I use to get to the hard to get places that this one won't reach because of that. But we'll see what happens. I think this is the worst one right here. Alright, so I grinded up all the bolts that were on there. I gotta do the wiring right now that it's open. I mean, everything's there. I just gotta put it nicely, loom it up. Then I gotta rewire this one. Put that. So for that over there, here's what I'm thinking of doing. Putting this one. This piece right here is a solid, heavy piece. And it's thicker than the chassis. Or about the same. But check this out. See if I could do it. So it fits perfectly within the C notch. The C. I gotta do it without grabbing my finger. Look at that. And then weld it on the other side. I think that'll be the best thing I could do over there. And then I'm thinking of cutting so that way I can make it straight instead of so it could be in an angle. So I'm thinking of probably cutting this off right here with the little saw, air saw. I don't know, because if I do that in there, that means I'm gonna have to cut that at an angle. This one, if I put it in there, I'm gonna have to cut it at an angle. But that would be the best bet to fix that, and I won't have no issues whatsoever. And then on the outside, on the inside part, I would have to go ahead and put a metal brace, and then I mean whatever it takes to reinforce it is what I'm gonna do. But that right there is what I'm gonna use. I just don't know if my welder is gonna be enough to weld this solid piece, because I know some metals you need it to be really hot. Yeah, look what it just arrived. The fenders. They're setting up too high though, so I might end up bending them a little bit more and then drilling them in here. Wow. Just a little bit lower. But time to build this baby. Right now I'm fixing the cables because I haven't done it. Putting the cables back in. I'm gonna wire up that over there right now. What else? Oh yeah, fix this right here. I still gotta go buy 5 more pieces of wood because calculation was wrong, since I'm gonna end up cutting it. It's 135 inches halfway this to this right here, and then it's 50 inches from half of this over there. I gotta go buy the bolts to drill in the wood, and I might be using a sheet of metal to cover up the split here. So I think that'll be it right now. So that's how I want them to sit. Then I might end up buying sheet metal to make this flush right here, or I'll just leave it like that. Man, I love it when I got stuff that I don't need to buy, because like I've always said, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So that's what's gonna, this is the system right here. This is a battery for the emergency brake system, but I drilled it the back, make it look clean. Little caps right here, you guys can see. Oh wait, my big thumb is in the way. Power. It charges up with the trailer. So, like I've always said, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And I had these right here. I don't know, it pretty much looks like they were made for like furniture, but I made it work. And now that's solid right there. I already fixed the wiring around right there. I still need to do that wiring over there, but I can't fix that until after I do the welding, because we're gonna need to move those cables out of the way. All I gotta do now, connect this to that system and connect the where's it at? Connect the key. So this gets connected over there. This little key right here, where is it? Come on. That little key gets pulled out. The electric brakes lock up so slowly, so that way the trailer stops safely and instead of keep going. So now it'll be up to date with all legal all the laws that they're asking for the trailers. Got the fenders, like I said. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna bolt them on. I mean, I know what I'm gonna do, but I can't do it just by myself, because I'm gonna drill into this right here, and when I'm drilling, the other side is gonna tend either to fall out or not get in the angle that I need. So when I do put this one on, one of them is gonna get bent. So I'll figure it out, and if not, I'll try to make probably weld some metals, like an L somewhere right here or wherever I needed to stop, so that way I can drill it. So I'll figure it out. But another thing I gotta do too is I gotta make something to put the ramps underneath the trailer. So I'll probably have to buy some metal and weld them right here underneath. It's like one right here. I'm not sure. No, one right here. And then probably the second one over here. I'm not sure. Somewhere right here. And if not, because I don't want nobody, like let's say you get into a short driveway, I don't want them wrecking the what is it called, the guides for the ramp, because I could also put them underneath that the long way. You could just pull them out, but then you won't be able to get into like very get steep driveways, because then the bottom ramp will get hit. Figure it out. Right now I'm making the cuts. The plasma cutter's not working, so Mino's gonna go buy either the whole cable or something else. I don't know. It's not working how it's supposed to. See how much I gotta cut off of this. It's gonna probably take like 2 discs, 3 discs maybe, because that thing is super solid, heavy, thick. And then I just finished that short one for the other side, as well as finish up the wiring over here for the emergency brake. So I think I'm gonna have this over here, right there, somewhere right there. I never took it into consideration of the heat. So this has a battery inside of it. Reason why I put it in there, because if I leave it out here, tweakers might take it. It's only like 4 bolts and they take it. I mean, they gotta cut the little thing, they could buy the other stuff. So I put it inside the box because it was the safest thing. So like I said, I already wired it, but I never took a consideration of the heat. So I'm hoping the battery don't go bad. Now here's the other thing. The other thing is, once I do get the battery in here for the winch and see, hopefully if it works, then the other thing I can do is eliminate the little small battery that's here, run those 2 cables to the 12-volt battery that's in here for the winch. I also have to make something so the battery doesn't move around. So once I get it done, I'm gonna weld something in there so that way the battery doesn't keep flopping around in there. So we'll see what's up. But so far so good. I got everything done that I needed to do for today. Plasma cutter is the only thing that's stopping me. I'm finishing up what I gotta do. Yeah. Might have cut it a little bit too big, but I could always stick a piece of metal right here and weld it. I'm thinking of leaving this right here like that. I'm gonna just shave off all the extra stuff right here, so you guys can see, because the wood has to sit on top of this. I'll just cut all that on top that's extra. We'll be good. That's one. Got another one to go. Freaking 3 discs down. Alright, so here's what I got at Harbor Freight. I was gonna buy one of these. I believe it's like 60, 70 bucks. And then I originally just went for that. But I don't know if I'm gonna use it because this is doing the work that I bought that for. So yeah, you think I'm gonna pass up on that deal? Hell no. Then I saw this. I already got one, but it's always, I'm the type of person, if I have the money, I'd rather have more than one in case one messes up when I'm in the middle of a job and having to go buy one. Bam, you think I'm gonna pass on that? Couple of bucks off. I mean, not that much, but remember, I'm one of those that like to save. And then, you guys need a cheap heat gun? 10 bucks. They had one on the table that said $13.99. I told the lady, hey, you guys gonna discount, since these are brand new, 10 bucks, are you guys gonna discount this one that's $13.99 even lower? They're like, no, we don't discount those anymore. I'm like, is she even, that's why I brought, like I told her, that's why I get everything, and then I go check out the prices to make sure I'm getting the best deal. And sure enough, this was 10 bucks. I'm like, why would I pay $13.99 on a so-called discount table when this is brand new for $10? So that's pretty much what I went and got, and I was only supposed to go for that right there. God dang it. Gotta teach the old man some new tricks. First time welding with my little machine. How you like it, Mino?
Weird.
He said he'd rather use that one to fill in that big ass gap. I told him, use that. That'll fill it up quicker than that will. Not the best welder, but I had to overlap them. I was using the wrong one at first. It was too big for my machine. That it was getting stuck. It wasn't running hot enough. So then I changed it and I started doing this. And I had to use this. I had to get the umbrella out because my shield, my face shield wasn't it was turning off and I wasn't even welding yet, so I couldn't even see where I was welding. So I put the umbrella, then everything was good. But might grind that down a little bit, just make it look better. Mino over there filling in that big ass crack. Me and Mino having a competition who welds better. He says it's because it's my welding machine and I'm not using gas. Mino's welds.
I'm getting used to it.
My weld.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Mino's welds? My welds. What happened, Mino?
Mine's more solid, fool. Bulletproof. Leave me alone.
Just finished welding. Not the best, but it will hold. I messed up over there. I was in a bad position right there. Underneath too. But it will hold. It'll do the job. Alright, finally done with all the welding. I was gonna do the grinding, but that's a lot of grinding. I might just leave it like that. It's not the best weld, but it is gonna hold. And I went overboard over here. Kept going and going because it was I got tired. But it is going to hold. Some of that was already there. In case anybody tries to steal my trailer. That's the bin. This one was a stick weld. It wasn't with the one I have. Let's see. This one doesn't need it. The weld right there. That was already there on the side. I just tried to melt it. It was worse. So you see how it's high? I gotta trim that down some. But it's solid now. Before, just this piece right here in the back would be the only thing moving. Now when I step on it, look. Now the whole trailer, now it feels more solid. Now the whole trailer moves, not just this back piece right here and the other doesn't. So I just gotta grind all that down and then treat the wood and slap it on and we good.